Welcome back to All That Media. It's episode 4 of the World Cup special. We've got 6 more games for you. We're going to talk them through the results from high points, from players to watch out for, all the above. So let's dive straight into it. The next game we had scheduled was Argentina and Algeria. Now, big players make big differences in the big games, and no one does it better than Lionel Messi. A hat-trick in your opening game of a World Cup, especially after winning the World Cup previously. So I don't know if it was just me, but obviously with Messi getting on a bit age-wise, career, I was thinking he wouldn't show up as big as this. I thought he might pop up with a goal here and there, but what a player, outstanding, even at his age. Don't get me wrong, he's not like ancient, but in football terms, he's coming to the back end of his career. But he's still on the world stage doing what Messi does best. They kind of gave up possession. They were happy for Algeria to have it. As you can see from the XG, they didn't have too many shots. But from what they did, scored 3 out of 6 shots on target. So that's the main thing. Again, we've mentioned so many times about the shots on target. This comparison is fairly good, but I'm sure as we go through the video, you'll see a lot of teams again missing the target. But yeah, what a great start from Messi and Argentina, the reigning champions, off to a flyer. Another really good turnout at 69,000 again. So we're on the ballpark of that upper 60,000 mark on most games, but that way. But no, very, very good start from Argentina. We then had Austria, Jordan, who is the other 2 teams in that group. A really good performance from Austria. Jordan did fairly well, to be fair. I myself thought Austria were going to just walk away with it. Obviously, the scoreline showed it was 3-1, but they both had 4 shots on target. Obviously, Austria just capitalised on theirs more. So, again, a good start from Austria. Jordan, I believe this is their first World Cup, potentially, but very, very good run out. They've scored, that's the main thing. Something for their fans to celebrate. And that was an equaliser at the time. So, very, very good from their point of view, getting to, say, 50 minutes. Well, as you can see, 75 minutes in, they had a point. But the better teams do end up winning the games 9 times out of 10 based on the quality they have on the pitch. So, good stuff from Austria. We then lead on to Portugal, Ronaldo's men. As you can see, this is what I meant by shots on target. They didn't have any shots in the game, to be fair, for both sides. And obviously 3 on target, 2 goals. So it's a good conversion rate, don't get me wrong, but the total shots on target is appalling. There's got to be this ball. That's the issue. I'm sure we'll see it throughout the tournament again, with a lot of teams missing chances. And it's not down to their quality. We know they're good quality players, but this ball, I think, is proven a bit difficulty for some strikers. But nonetheless, Portugal grabbing a point, they probably feel really hard done by, but based on the performance they put in, and defensively Congo did quite well, and that goal just before half time for Congo definitely ruined Portugal. They were controlling it, I'd say, but if you have 75% possession and you don't come away with a win, it's kind of on you. But a good point for Congo, maybe not for Portugal, but we'll see how they go on in the future games of the group. They should still get through. They just might have to win the next 2. But yeah, points all round for those 2, which leads me on to England. We have discussed this. A quick prompt review of the game. this isn't like England. England don't go out, have 22 shots and 11 on target, score 4 goals. That's just not the England way. But I like it. I think Tuchel said at half time that he doesn't care if we lose the game, just go and attack, and did exactly what we did. We came out the second half and straight away betting it in, which is what you want. I thought the subs he made were decent as well. Made a big change with Rashford and Saka coming on. Those clearly have to be your starting wingers. Nothing against Medweke. Gordon has been poor, been very quiet. But Rashford's come on, done really well. Saka's come on, done really well. I believe he's not fit to do 90 minutes, but he may do in the third game or something like that. But I guess we'll see. But from an England point of view, probably the hardest good game, and they got the win. So it's good. It's a good starting block. England can get complacent, but hopefully we see this in the next game, and yeah, we'll go from there. So positive from England. The other two teams in their group has gone to Panama. This was very late goal, very late. As you can see, it wasn't really shots at all. 18 shots in total, but only 6 on target. Again, it comes down to the ball thing. As for the fans, well, this is probably the lowest capacity game we've had so far, 42,000, which is still a good turnout for a World Cup. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it wasn't the best of games. The quality definitely was lacking, but Ghana got the 3 points they needed because they got tough games coming up, both England and Croatia on the horizon. So Ghana knew they kind of had to win this to have any chance of kind of going through, but they got it. So that's the main thing. So well done Ghana. And then to take us into the sixth game of this episode, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Just after brilliance from Colombia, they look dangerous going forward. So Daniel Munoz does what he did last season at Palace, just drives forward. Really good from him. Luis Diaz looked really good, following his form from Bayern. Continues to impress. Again, loads of shots, lack on target, but to score 3 out of the 4 is very impressive. So really good from Colombia's point of view. Uzbekistan, you probably would have favoured this result. It's good they scored, and I might give a bit of confidence to that next game. But with an attendance of 80,000, that's one of the highest we've had. A really good atmosphere. Seeing the yellows, really colourful. But yeah, these 6 games have been full of drama, goals, plenty of talking points. But yeah, that's it for episode 4. We'll be back at episode 5 following the next 6 games. And as the competition heats up, we'll start breaking down what teams need to do, and see which team can actually go through after 2 games. So enjoy the rest of the World Cup so far, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later.